Hello everyone, Bruce here to talk to you a little bit today about cookies. And if some of you remember in CTEC 127, we covered uh, the session superglobal, right? The $ session superglobal, whereby we stored, a bit of data, right? Some data on the server, and we gave it a name, right? So it could become part of this associative array called $_session, which could be accessed from page to page, right? During a user's session on your particular PHP application, okay? Well, there's another type of superglobal that's called cookies. And unlike $_session, the cookies superglobal, right, stores and accesses cookies that are stored in a user's web browser, right? So if you use Chrome and you go to a particular site and you do something whereby the PHP application, or any web application for that matter, drops a cookie, it'll live in that browser, right? It won't be accessible from another browser, okay? Unlike session, right, the data in session goes away after you close the browser or the PHP programmer destroys, right, the current session. Cookies live until their expiration date, or until the programmer sets the cookie to what we call expire, okay? Now, a couple things about cookies is, number one, you don't want to ever store sensitive information with a cookie, right? Just know that. Don't store someone's user ID or their social security number or some type of personally identifiable information, okay? So let's start by going to a sample file here. It's a very simple PHP script that has a form, okay? Very simple form that has a first name, a label, and a first name field, and a submit button, okay? And when this particular form is submitted, the method is post, and the action, it posts to process_form cookies.php. So another script, okay? Let's take a look at that. So here is the other script, and there's a lot of comments in here, and I'll make this available to you. But the thing I want you to take a look at right here, okay, is this thing right here on line 12. Set cookie, okay, $_name, $_value, and $_expire, okay? You want to give the cookie a name. You want to give it a bit of information to store, being its value, and a time for it to last, right, before it becomes invalid in someone's browser, okay? Let's see. Well, let's go take a look at a cookie here. What I really want to do here is I want to have the person fill out a form and then take the first name and store it in a cookie, okay, in the person's browser. Now, cookies need to be set, okay? They need to be set in what's called the HTTP header. They need to be sent before any HTML is emitted from a page. Now, if you want to learn more about what an HTTP header is and how it works in PHP, you can look at these links right here, okay? And again, I'll make this code available. So let me go in to a web page here. This happens to be that form. And if you go to network in your developer tools, then here's the PHP script itself, and you can see that there's a headers tab here. Now there's a whole bunch of information here in the headers tab that is important, right? What URL was requested to get to this page? What was the method? Was it a get, post, okay? What status code is being returned? Was the resource found? Was it not found? The remote address, that happens to be the address of my Mac, the length of the content, and a whole bunch of other type of information here, okay? You got that? Okay, good. So let's go back to the code. Let's go back into Sublime. Let's go back into Sublime. And let's just leave that code right there. And let me show you below here. Actually, let me comment this out. We'll get to that shortly. Okay, here is an HTML page, and here, right, it's just a title, and here we have a print R, and we're printing out what's called the headers list. This is a PHP function. You can look it up on php.net. It's going to return to you, right, all the things that that are in the header. So let's go to my form. Let me just refresh here, and let me type I don't know, Joe, and I will type submit. And you can see here that we're doing a print R, so that's the information you're seeing here. We're getting back some information in the header, and you can see here that we actually have a cookie that's named first name with a value of Joe, right? That's the information that I stored in that cookie. It's set to expire on Saturday, April 16th at 22:58 GMT, okay? So take a look at that, okay? Take a look at that cookie. There it is. Okay, and if I went into the headers, right, if I went on this particular form, right, and I went in here, you can see, where are you? Cookie, right over here, first name equals Bruce. So you can see that cookie there. And by the way, if I refresh this page, since the cookie is there, okay, oops, I got an error because I wasn't doing a post, but just know that that cookie is still there, okay? So let's go back now to our Sublime text. And let's, by the way, so I set the time of the cookie, right, to be the current time plus 60 times 60 times 24 times 7, right, which is 1 week, okay, 1 week of time. Okay, so just know that I put it here in the notes, which again you'll be able to download and see. So if you remember, right, that cookie expires on April 16th, right? Actually, this is a bad example. Let's go back and just do it again here. Okay, so there it is. We'll call this one Tommy, and we'll hit submit. Okay, and if I go to the cookie over here, right, cookie, where are you? Set cookie, first name Tommy, expires Saturday, April 16th, 2016. Do you see that right here? Okay? So that cookie is going to live in my browser until that time, at which point if someone programmatically tries to go access it, it's not going to be there. Okay? So that's how we do the set cookie. Okay? How do you remove a cookie? Well, guess what? Right here on line 19 and 20, if I uncomment this line, set cookie first name, I set its value to nothing, and I make the time go into the past. So I take the current time and I subtract out 36,000. You know, it's just a random number, okay? It could be like minus 1 second or something. It'll expire, okay? Just so you know, too, you can control, right, what's in, you know, the header of a page. So actually I jumped a little ahead. Let's go back down here, and if I go and comment these lines here, let's go and comment these lines. This is HTML, right? And over here I have a PHP block that's echoing out the value of first name because I didn't actually show it being used in PHP, right? So let's go back to our form and let's enter a new name. We'll call it Jade, and we'll hit submit. And there it is. The cookie was set. The value is Tommy. Wait a second. Didn't we just set it to Jade? So let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Cookie first name. Cookie first name, $post first name. I think I have a caching issue, so let me just refresh everything here. Okay, things happen, right? Okay, so let's type in Jade, and let's hit submit. Okay, there it is. Okay, I had a caching issue, so just know that happened. So there it is. It's Jade. Okay, and actually, let's go in now and scroll down here. Okay, and you can actually add things to the header, like you'll notice, right, that it says powered by PHP right over here. You can go in and change something like that to go back here and refresh, and let's go with Again, we're caching here. Let me do, I don't know. Let's do Andre. Okay, Andrey. Do Andre. Okay, and notice that we have powered by Brucey. Okay, so you can control the headers, and if I go down here and I scroll down to the headers, right? Powered by Brucey. Okay, so just know that you can control things like that using the header. The other thing you can do is say you want to return, okay, a not found. Okay, watch this. Check this out. This is kind of neat. So if I go here and I just submit the page, do you see what happened here? Okay, it's saying that it's not found. So it tried to post to that form, but right away we programmatically returned a 404 error. Okay, so you can do that. The other thing you can do too is you can set information about maybe the file that's coming down that's going to be downloaded, etc. And the one that some of you know, because I saw you use it already, let's take out this 404 and let's go back down to this header right here. Right? You see that clark.edu? This is a way for us to simply redirect somebody to another page. Okay, so if I just click on submit, and it brings me to the Clark website. Okay, do you see that? By the way, I think they have some 404 errors trying to get style sheet resources, but no, we don't care about that, right? Okay, so there you go. There's a whole bunch of things on cookies. I hope you enjoyed this short and a little longer than normal demo. And again, I'll share the code as well. Ask questions. Have a great day.